Oshi No Ko is a wake-up call. A pretty big statement for me to say, I know that, but if there was ever a show screaming to the masses the huge problem plaguing modern media nowadays, Oshi No Ko is a big example. An example creating mixed reactions. Some praising the series for its straightforward and dark nature. Others thinking it's too heavy and don't want to see that kind of reality. And some just roll their eyes thinking it's an attempt at being edgy and overly dramatic. To which they may never take a step back and wonder if they're just going to ignore all of the red flags producing the content they blissfully consume. Oshi No Ko, a mystery drama reminding the masses that the very fantasies we indulge ourselves in are not real, and we do not own them. Welcome to this episode of First Episode Impressions, where I watch the first few episodes of a series and feel the need to talk about them. I said previously that Oshi No Ko was going to be the highlight of 2023, and by God, I'm actually right about this. Oshi No Ko started off as a manga series written by Aka Akasaka. Yes, that Aka Akasaka. This is twice already that Akasaka-san's work has defeated Fullmetal Alchemist on my enemy list for the #1 spot. Good times. And it was also illustrated by Manga Yokoyari. It's been serialized in Shueisha's weekly Young Jump magazine since April 2020. It was then announced that the anime adaptation would release for the spring 2023 lineup and produced by the studio Doga Kobo, the same studio that brought you Plastic Tears, Hamster Sister, and Notice Me Manga Senpai. And seriously, on the down low, Oshi No Ko is by far their best work. Look at this. I mean, their past work has been fine, but look at this quality. Look at those eyes. You could just get lost looking at them. As for the story, how can I do this without spoiling anything? Wish me luck. A countryside doctor does his best to treat his patients professionally while also supporting his favorite singing idol in the entire world, Ai Hoshino. Wouldn't you know it, Ai has to go on temporary hiatus in order to hide her pregnancy, and guess which lucky doctor gets to help her? His first reaction is shock, of course, since his precious idol suddenly gets knocked up at the age of 16. But he decides to protect her secret and promises to deliver her twins safely. Just before the babies are born, though, a stalker finds her hospital, which prompts the doctor to chase after him. But he's suddenly pushed off of a cliff and dies before the delivery. And wouldn't you know it, when Ai delivers her babies, the doctor ends up being reincarnated as one of her children, and with all of his memories intact. Well now, this is awkward. It's also worth mentioning that his twin sister was a patient under his care who tragically died at the age of 12. But just like the doctor, this young lady was also a huge Ai Hoshino fan. Honestly, couldn't tell, could you? So we have a cautious adult and a naive child born as their favorite singing idol's babies. You know, you would think with a plot like this, having idol fans being reincarnated as their favorite idol's babies, just hilarity and insanity would ensue. Maybe the siblings fighting over who gets their mom's attention more, but no. This opens up a very, very dark path for our twin siblings to follow, and holy crap, none of us were expecting this. To put it simply, and without spoiling anything, Oshi No Ko reveals the dark realities of modern media. Idols working tirelessly to follow their dreams at being successful performers, getting everyone's attention, but struggle between keeping a perfect image and living their own lives. The world can't even know that I had babies because that's career suicide. Once you become an idol and get very popular, your fans develop a disgusting entitlement thinking you belong to them and no one else. And this doesn't just apply to singing idols. Any popular actor or even voice actors voicing popular characters have to protect whatever brand they're selling or else lose everything. You want to have a life and have a family? Never! You belong to your fans and must stay pure for their eyes only. Doing anything otherwise would be a sheer act of betrayal. And I wish this was some sort of parody or even an over-exaggerated joke, but no. Even now, the voice of Nezuko from Demon Slayer, Akiri Kito, lost followers because word got out that she has a boyfriend. The audacity. Demented and entitled fans exist, and it's horrifying to witness their entitlement. But it makes you wonder who's really to blame in this twisted act of fandom behavior. The fans becoming so fixated on an idea of a perfect idol that the idea of them soiling their image would cause them to act out violently, or the actual industry exploiting these fans to get their attention and money. It's bad enough to have fans who feel entitled to your entire life, but it's just as bad when the industry needs you to follow these expectations in order to become successful. Ai's manager went through great lengths to hide these babies because everyone here knows that being an idol and making a family is impossible. Hey, remember that time when the voice of Levi, Kamiya Hiroshi, had to issue an apology for not telling the entire world that he has a son? This is the reality we live in, where a man has to apologize for having a kid. Oh, I am just left horrified and disgusted. Like, what is this reality? Oshi No Ko as a whole highlights the dark realities of show business in Japan. Idols have to present themselves as pure and perfect, but can't have their own lives outside of their jobs. Actors have to perform in numerous conditions demanded by their agents without any complaints or be labeled as unworkable or demanding. Do the right job, be perfect, and dedicate yourselves to the industry and your fans, or else lose any chance of success. And even then, whether you're talented or not may not even matter, depending on what's happening behind the scenes. Connections, contracts, favoritism, payments, scheduling, and seriously, how many cans of worms can we open with this topic? I can go on. The show may be a mystery drama that gets really dark, and I am seriously trying with all of my might not to spoil anything, but it's highlighting the dog-eat-dog world of entertainment that a lot of us try not to acknowledge. I mean, I could go on and on and on about media and exploitation, especially with the anime that we watch today. But I'd rather not cause any more existential dreads than I already have. For now. Maybe some other time. Oshi No Ko is projection, highlighting the dark realities of the entertainment industry whether we wish to acknowledge them or not. And honestly, with how the manga handles this kind of twisted story and with the anime's presentation, Oshi No Ko so far is an amazing show. Even though there was a huge spoiler moment I could see coming a mile away, Okay, I'm going a bit off script here. I don't know, I could see this coming a mile away, but still, just with how the anime just set up this moment, I think I just froze in my seat. Like, a part of me just didn't want to see it happen, even though I knew it was going to happen, but I froze. I think I forgot to breathe. I was in disbelief. I cried a little, and overall, I was just speechless. And I don't know, I guess I never felt anything like that from an anime in, I don't know, quite some time. The idea of idol fans reborn as their favorite idol's babies could have gone cringe levels of wacky, but I'm thankful it didn't. To take idol fans and put them in the harsh realities of the entertainment industry is just refreshing, unique, eye-opening, gripping, and interesting. I honestly think the last show that made me want to watch more was To Your Eternity, but even now, after watching episode 3, I cried out to the screen when the credits came on like, no, I have to see more, no, there has to be episode 4, where's episode 4?
I don't need sleep, I need answers.
But I digress. This show won't be comfortable to watch, but that's exactly the point. And I think Studio Dogakobo is producing this dark story beautifully, both with its writing and animation. Hopefully I'm not jinxing this show a little too soon while believing this to be the next best anime, because I don't know if I can handle another incident like Wonder Egg Priority. I think it's safe to say Oshi No Ko is an anime you should be watching. And now a question to all of you watching this video, what kind of a fan are you? Like, are you just a casual fan liking things from afar, or do you go above and beyond to show your support for everything that you like and just go above and beyond to meet your idols wherever they go? I think think I'm more of a casual fan while trying to be as respectful as possible. I basically don't like causing a scene, but I'm usually a shy person anyways. Good to know if you ever meet me. That, or what are your thoughts about the entertainment industry? Leave your answers in the comments down below. Before we wrap things up, I want to give a huge thank you to my amazing Patreon supporters. YouTube isn't really doing me any favors recently, but I can still make whatever videos I want thanks to your amazing support and generosity. To everyone watching this video, thank you for watching till the very end. I hope you can support my channel by leaving a like, a comment, and sharing this video wherever you thrive on social media. That would be super helpful if you could. Thank you all so much for watching. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America.